For the Landmark Trust's 50th anniversary, we wanted to do something for everyone, not only for those who stay in our buildings, but also for the local communities in whose landscape the buildings sit. To our delight, one of the greatest artists of our generation, Antony Gormley, has agreed to collaborate with us in an installation for our 50th year. It's called Land.
This is an unbelievable coast. Putting a humanly made thing in the context of the elemental. Placing a work of mine, which has been carefully crafted over months in the studio, out here where it will, as it were, face the potential infinity of a horizon. I mean, for me, it's magic.
Antony Gormley has chosen 5 spectacular landmark sites to position unique works specially created for each of them. The 5 sites, Saddle Bay, Martello Tower, Kimmeridge Bay, Lundy and Lengthman's Cottage, are all connected by water. 4 of them stand on amazing coastal sites, the 5th, Lengthman's Cottage, on the South Stratford Canal. At Saddle Bay, the work stands looking out over the Kilbrannan Sound towards Arran. In Aldborough, in Suffolk, the work stands looking defiantly out to sea on the roof terrace of the Napoleonic Martello Tower. Kimmeridge Bay in Dorset is part of the Jurassic World Heritage coastline, and here the sculpture melds with the geological formations of this amazing part of Britain. On Lundy, the work stands at the southwest point, at the highest point of a granite shelf that runs out under the sea right at the point where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Bristol Channel. Lengthman's Cottage, anchoring the whole installation, is a quiet site in a Warwickshire village. Here, the Gormley work stands looking reflectively down into the quiet canal water, a marked contrast to the wild, rugged horizons of the other sites.
It happened because Landmark came one day and said, could I make something for the 50th anniversary of this extraordinary imaginative organisation that allows us to, I think, inhabit bits of history bodily. We read about history in books, but actually to be able to go and stay in a folly, or stay in a castle, or stay in a ferry house, and somehow imagine life as it was then. Anyway, I love what Landmark does, and it was a huge honour to be asked to think of something that might work to mark their 50th anniversary.
Nancy, did you choose a particular style for a particular site, and did you have particular kind of Lundy set of choices and Mulligan Tower choices about that? Or
well, no, it was an extraordinary thing. There's this plethora of extraordinary places, and I thought, how am I going to deal with this? There's too much to choose. There's so much texture, there's so much history. I decided that really I had to find places where a single life-scale work would have a dialogue with space, water in particular. Some way invites us out to the horizon, to what lies beyond the perceptual edge of our world. And that was the beginning of it. And then I just had to decide which of the marvellous places were the best.
All 5 works are all fully accessible to the general public. Land is an inspirational statement and celebration of the Landmark Trust at 50, working with one of the greatest artists of our day.